So you're in the middle of no contact and you're wondering how long before your partner or the person you love actually starts to miss you. When will they come back running into my arms? That's the question we've all asked ourselves at some point in our lives. So when will they come back? A week, a month, a year? Most people are dead wrong about how no contact works. Silence is a game that people with past trauma love to play. It's how they regulate their emotions. Emotionally unavailable people have a lot of stored trauma from the past. So a lot of times it's not about what you did to them, it's about what happened to them before you even met each other. A healed, secure person will almost never use silence as a tool for control. Silence is the unhealed person's weapon of choice. And if your partner constantly disappears, there's a very good chance they have unhealed attachment issues and traumas stored inside of them. So for the context of this video, I'm going to talk about it from that perspective. Now let's begin. No contact can seem random and unpredictable. But if you can understand the emotional psychology behind it, what's actually happening in their brain, then you can predict exactly when they're going to start feeling your absence and thinking about coming back. Today, I'm walking you through the real no contact timeline, what they're feeling in each phase, what to expect, and the number one mistake that most people make when it comes to no contact. Why no contact works. One of the main reasons why no contact is so effective is that even if it fails, it works. I'll talk more about this in the end, but let's look at no contact's main ingredient that makes it so successful. Emotional withdrawal. When you're in a close relationship, your brain is getting consistent hits of dopamine. There's feel-good chemicals that tie to love, comfort, attention, and routine. When you suddenly go silent, that dopamine source gets cut off. And just like any addiction, your partner's brain will start to feel a withdrawal. At first, it won't register consciously, but over time, the emotional effects will kick in. And if you stay silent long enough, they'll start chasing the very thing they once pushed away. Part 2, the no contact timeline. Let's break it down by phase, so you know what they're feeling and when. Phase 1, the relief stage. Right after the breakup, they might feel relief, freedom, control, finally some space. You might see them out with their friends, posting happy selfies, maybe even talking to someone new. Don't panic. This is normal and temporary. Their nervous system is in defense mode, not reflection mode. It feels like they're thriving, but this phase is often just adrenaline and distraction. This is a time where most people break no contact. They simply can't handle silence because their emotional stability depends on how their partner treated them that week. If they got attention, they feel good. If they weren't particularly nice, they start feeling insecure. And that's why most people fail immediately and push their partner further away. You need to stay stoic and calm. You need to show your partner that their actions have consequences. They need to believe they've lost access to you. Part 2, curiosity and cracks begin. After some time in the no contact stage, for your partner, now the silence feels strange. Their mind starts to wonder, why haven't they reached out? Do they even care? They start lurking on your social media. They might text you something super casual like, hey, just checking in, or saw this and thought of you. This is the beginning of withdrawal. They're not ready to admit they miss you, but their brain is starting to search for relief. A hit of that old dopamine, a glimpse of your presence. Stay calm. They're testing the waters, not bearing their soul. Phase 3, doubt and regret. This is where nostalgia really starts to kick in. They're alone, late at night, scrolling through old photos, maybe hearing that one song or passing that one place, and suddenly they're flooded with memories. This is the stage where they start asking themselves, did I make a mistake? What if I can't find someone else who gets me like that? What if they've moved on? And here's the truth. They miss you most once they realize that they've lost access to you, not just your presence. The biggest mistake people make. Most people sabotage no contact by breaking it too soon, right before the final phase kicks in. They see signs, a like, a text, a DM, and they get excited, so they reach out. But guess what? That gives their ex relief, closure, control. And just like that, you reset the whole timeline. What could have been a moment of deep reflection for them then turns into a dopamine hit, and they move on thinking, they're still there, I don't need to worry. You never want to give someone relief for leaving you. No contact isn't a game, it's a reset. Here's what no one talks about. For many shaky relationships, it's the ultimate test. Because if you go no contact and your partner comes back, well, you got what you wanted. But even if your partner does not come back, the no contact still served its purpose. It showed you that the other person feels nothing for you. Or even if they do feel something, it's not even close to what you deserve. Because a person who loves you will come back. They will miss you. But if a person who feels nothing for you, well, they'll just move on with their life and feel nothing. Here's the thing. You don't go no contact to get them back. You go no contact to get yourself back. No contact isn't about making them miss you. It's about giving you space to detox from someone who you are emotionally addicted to. Your brain misses them too, not because they were good for you, but because they were consistent dopamine. Even the inconsistency becomes addictive. So if it feels hard, if you're spiraling, if you keep checking your phone, that's withdrawal. And that's why the process is hard, but necessary. So how long before they miss you? I could give you the answer you want to hear and say, usually between 30 and 60 days, but that wouldn't help you. Definitely not in the long run. If you really want this to work, you have to stop obsessing over when they'll come back and start focusing on what kind of love you actually want in your life. Inconsistency, silence, anxiety or connection, communication and honesty. You make the choice. You don't need to wait around to be missed. You just need to give them something to miss. If you're someone that wants to heal from traumatic relationships in your past, or heal in this phase that you're going through, and get yourself to the place you really want to be, then just click on the link in the caption of this video, below the video, and you can apply to be one of the first 5 people that actually get to speak with me, and I'll show you how you can heal from this or gain the clarity that you're seeking. Look forward to speaking with you soon, and hope you enjoyed the video.